Previously on Judge Judy.
The case is about your allegation that you were seriously assaulted by your sister-in-law.
Yes.
I want you to go step by step for me when your sister came out the door, Mr. Washington.
Me being in the car, I didn't necessarily...
Mr. Washington?
Yes.
Now you're getting yourself into trouble. Do you understand? If you tell me that you weren't glued to what was going on there and saw everything, then you are a miserable father who should not be left alone with his children. And I don't think that that's true.
In a case continued from yesterday, 24-year-old Melissa Washington is suing her sister-in-law, Assyria Washington, for medical bills, lost wages, and pain and suffering due to an assault.
Now, I want you to tell me what happened when your sister came outside.
Somewhere after my sister telling my mom to go get in the car, some words between my sister and my wife happened.
Now you're looking down. So far you've been okay, but now you have to make a choice, sir, whether you're going to tell me the truth. Put your hand down. Whether you're going to tell me the truth or fudge it. We understand each other?
Yes.
I know we understand each other. Your wife was holding Apollo. Did your sister hit her?
Not while my son was in her hand. A name calling happened. After the name calling was, it was the B word. My sister, she turned towards my wife and was like, "Did you call me,
And don't go over there. Stay fixed right here.
Okay. Shh. From that point, after that, my wife, she put my son down. It was kind of in the middle of the street, came around the car there.
So she put, just a second.
Yes.
So what you're telling me is, at that point, your wife put the 2-year-old down in the middle of the street.
Yes.
And your mother let him stay in the middle of the street.
No.
Just a second. And your mother let him stay in the middle of the street.
That's not.
Is that what you're telling me?
No.
You got out of the car to pick up Apollo.
No.
Your sister picked up Apollo.
No.
Apollo just got dumped in the middle of the street.
No.
And
There was a neighbor.
I'm not speaking
It was
to you.
shortly after her putting my son down in the street, they started battling between each other. And there was a neighbor that rushed over and picked up my son.
Is the neighbor here?
No, ma'am.
You have a police report for me?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You want to tell me what happened after your bad behavior of having a fight with the whole paternal family over some scrapes on the knee?
Can I
You
give
wanna-
you pictures?
No, I don't want to see any pictures. Listen to me. You want to tell me what happened to you with her after you exercised poor judgment in picking a fight in front of your children over some scraped knees. You want to tell me what happened outside. I want to tell you, I'm probably going to believe you because it makes sense what I read here. That so far he was totally on board with coming out of the house. He got into the car. His mother came out. You came out. You're holding Apollo. You start fighting with his mother because his mother was saying whatever she was saying to you. You're telling her it's none of your business. Keep quiet. Whatever. Her daughter didn't like the way you were talking to her mother. That's what she said. And she came out of the house. They were all going to church. You're standing there still misbehaving, talking to them about the scrapes on the knees. Now, I want you to pick it up from there when Miss Washington came out of the house.
Okay. Renita and I were talking. She came to me and was...
Who's she?
Renita came and was...
Who's Renita?
The mother. Was saying, don't talk to my son, talk to me. And I explained to her...
Don't explain to her. You had a harsh conversation with her.
we weren't arguing that bad, and she knows that.
Just a second. I'm not going to quantify what is that bad.
Okay.
I'm saying to you,
But as a,
she didn't like the way you were
she
talking.
doesn't like me at all. So
I don't
anything
care
that
whether
I
she
do,
likes you or not.
talking to her mother or her brother.
It doesn't matter. You're holding Apollo. She comes out. Don't talk to my mother. I want to know what happened next.
Renita is telling her to go in the house, keeps telling her to go in the house, that we're not done talking. She wasn't never in any harm's way. I never do anything like that.
Just tell me what happened.
Assyria and starts talking to me, calling me all kinds of and all kinds of stuff.
I don't want to hear
And
from
then
you.